Albert Einstein, a life story. Have you ever wondered who changed the way we see the world? Albert Einstein was not just a scientist. He was a thinker, a dreamer, and a man who asked big questions. From a quiet boy who spoke late to a genius who discovered the secrets of the universe, Einstein's life is full of curiosity, struggle, and amazing ideas. This story will take you through his childhood, youth, career, successes, and challenges. Albert Einstein was one of the most famous scientists in history. He changed the way we understand the universe. Einstein was a physicist. He worked on ideas about space, time, energy, and matter. Many people know his famous equation, E equals mc squared, which shows the connection between energy and mass. But Einstein's life was not simple. He had good days and hard days. He became successful after many struggles. This is the story of his life from childhood to old age. Early life and childhood. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in the city of Ulm, in Germany. His family was Jewish, but they were not very religious. His father's name was Hermann Einstein, and his mother was Pauline. Albert had one sister, Maria, who was younger than him. As a child, Albert was calm and quiet. People often thought he was slow because he did not speak clearly until he was 4 years old. His parents worried about him, but he learned to speak well eventually. When Albert was 5, he saw a magnet for the first time. He was amazed by how the magnet could pull iron objects. This moment was important for him. It made him curious about science. Einstein did not like school at first. He did not enjoy the strict rules. He did not like memorizing things that did not make sense to him. But he loved math and science. He taught himself geometry and algebra from books. A school friend gave him a book about mathematics. This book changed his life because it helped him learn many new ideas. In 1889, when Einstein was 10, he entered a school called Luitpold Gymnasium in Munich. This school was strict and focused on memorizing facts. Einstein found the school boring and disciplined. He did not like the formal environment. He preferred thinking about science and nature. However, he learned very well in mathematics. He studied hard and became one of the best students in math. Teens and early education. At age 12, Einstein's family lost money and had to move. They went to Milan, Italy. Einstein stayed behind for a while to finish school, but he became unhappy and decided to join his family in Italy. He left school without graduating. Later, he completed his education at a school in Switzerland called the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich. Einstein wanted to become a teacher of physics and mathematics. At the Polytechnic, he studied hard. He learned many subjects, including physics, math, and languages. Einstein made friends with students from different countries. He enjoyed studying in a free environment. He did not like the strict rules in the German school, but he liked the open, creative style in Zurich. Einstein graduated from the Polytechnic in 1900, but it was not easy for him to find a job. Many schools did not want to hire him. Einstein applied for teaching positions, but he was rejected many times. This was a hard time for him. He felt disappointed, but he did not give up. Early career and struggles. After graduation, Einstein looked for work. He sent many job applications, but schools did not offer him a position. In 1902, with the help of a friend, he got a job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern, Switzerland. He worked as a technical assistant. His job was to review patents for new inventions. He examined machines and devices and wrote reports about them. This job was boring, but it gave him time to think about science. While working at the patent office, Einstein spent his free time reading and thinking about physics. In the evenings, he studied scientific problems and wrote papers. Einstein worked with 2 friends, Marcel Grossmann, a mathematician, and Michele Besso, an engineer. They discussed scientific ideas and helped Einstein think deeply about physics. The miracle year, 1905. The year 1905 was very important for Einstein. It is called his Annus Mirabilis, or miracle year. In this year, Einstein published 4 major scientific papers that changed physics forever. These papers were written while he worked at the patent office. photoelectric effect paper, Einstein suggested that light is made of particles called photons. This idea was new. It helped explain why light can knock electrons out of metal. This work later helped people understand new technologies like solar cells. Brownian motion paper. In this paper, Einstein explained the movement of tiny particles in water. This helped prove that atoms and molecules really exist. At that time, some scientists did not believe in atoms, but Einstein's work gave strong proof. Special theory of relativity. This idea changed the understanding of space and time. Einstein proposed that the laws of physics are the same for everyone who moves at a constant speed. He also showed that the speed of light is always the same no matter how fast someone moves. Energy and mass relation. E equals mc squared. Einstein wrote that energy and mass are two forms of the same thing. A small amount of mass can be changed into a huge amount of energy. This idea was important for nuclear physics. These 4 papers made Einstein famous. Scientists around Europe began to read his work and talk about his ideas. Academic career and recognition. After his big success in 1905, Einstein's life changed. In 1908, he became a lecturer at the University of Bern. Soon after, he became a professor at the University of Zurich. Later, Einstein got better positions in Prague and then back in Zurich. In 1914, Einstein moved to Berlin, Germany. He was offered a very good job at the Prussian Academy of Sciences. He also became a professor at the University of Berlin. This was a great achievement. Many scientists respected him. Einstein continued working on his theory of gravity. He knew that his special theory of relativity was not complete. It worked for objects that move at constant speeds, but not for objects under acceleration or gravity. Einstein wanted a new theory that would explain gravity too. General theory of relativity. In 1915, Einstein completed his general theory of relativity. This theory explained gravity in a new way. He said that massive objects like the sun or planets change the shape of space and time around them. Other objects move because of this change. It is like a heavy ball on a trampoline. The trampoline makes the trampoline curve, and smaller balls roll toward it. This idea was difficult for many people to understand at first, but in 1919, a solar eclipse gave scientists a chance to test Einstein's theory. The British astronomer Sir Arthur Eddington measured the positions of stars near the sun during an eclipse. The stars appeared in different positions than expected. The change matched Einstein's prediction. This discovery made Einstein a global celebrity. Newspapers wrote about him. People around the world learned his name. Personal life, marriage, and family. Einstein's personal life had happiness and difficulties. In 1903, he married Mileva Maric, a classmate from the Polytechnic. They had 2 sons, Hans Albert and Edward. Some historians say that Mileva helped Einstein with mathematics in the early years, but their marriage became strained. Albert and Mileva argued often. In 1914, they separated. They officially divorced in 1919. Later that year, Einstein married his cousin, Elsa Lowenthal. Elsa cared for Albert and supported his work. She also helped him manage his fame. Einstein loved his work, but he was not always good at organizing daily life. Elsa helped him with letters and appointments. Einstein was a loving father, but his relationship with his sons was not easy. Hans Albert became a successful engineer. Edward, however, struggled with health problems and mental illness. Albert felt sad about Edward's illness. Einstein's views and personality. Einstein was not only a scientist, he was also a thinker about life, society, and peace. He loved music and played the violin. Music helped him feel calm and happy. Einstein believed in peace and human rights. He spoke against war. He lived during World War I and World War II. He saw how terrible wars can be. Though he supported scientific work for peace, he was unhappy that his formula, E equals mc squared, could be used for nuclear weapons. In 1933, when the Nazis came to power in Germany, Einstein, who was Jewish, felt unsafe. He left Germany and moved to the United States. He accepted a job at Princeton University in New Jersey. He stayed in the U.S. for the rest of his life. He became a citizen of the U.S. in 1940 while keeping his Swiss citizenship too. Later years and legacy. At Princeton, Einstein continued working on physics, but he did not complete his dream of a single theory that explains all forces in nature. He argued with other scientists about quantum mechanics because he did not like some of its ideas. He said God does not play dice with the universe because he believed in a universe that is orderly and predictable. Einstein wrote many books, articles, and letters. People admired his ideas and his personality. He became a symbol of intelligence and curiosity. On April 18, 1955, Einstein died at the age of 76. He left behind a huge legacy that still affects science today. His ideas continue to help scientists understand black holes, the universe's expansion, and the nature of reality. Successes and failures. Einstein had many successes. He changed physics with his theories. He won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921 for his work on the photoelectric effect. He influenced technology, thought, and culture worldwide. He became one of the most respected scientists ever. Einstein also had failures and challenges. He struggled to find a job after college. His first marriage failed. He could not connect with his son Edward. He could not finish a theory that unites all laws of physics. He was sad that his work helped create powerful weapons. Even though Einstein faced problems, he kept working and thinking. His courage to keep going is inspiring. Conclusion. Albert Einstein's life is an example of curiosity, creativity, and determination. He was a boy who loved questions more than answers. He became a scientist whose ideas changed the world. Einstein's life shows that success comes not only from talent, but also from persistence and passion. Albert Einstein's name will always be connected with science and human thinking. He left behind not just scientific theories, but also messages about peace, freedom, and the power of imagination. Albert Einstein's life teaches us that curiosity, patience, and determination can change the world. He faced many difficulties, but he never gave up on learning and thinking. His discoveries continue to inspire scientists, students, and dreamers everywhere. Einstein reminds us that even one person's imagination and hard work can open new doors to understanding the universe.